Yo guys, this is a um, reaction video to Anxiety Wars. Sorry about the attire. Um, had better days. I actually crashed my electric board into a curb and broke both my wrists and my ankle, but it should be all right. Somebody asked me in the comments about what's my take on Anxiety Wars, and I promised that I would leave a reaction video um, to that question because people seemed actually interested in what I had to say about pedo poachers. Anyway, um, so Zach Swears of Anxiety Wars, he's pretty great. Pretty professional. He definitely he doesn't really seem to go by necessarily like protocols about, you know, explaining that cameras are rolling for protection, and he seems to go alone, which I think is like um, totally freaking very scary. Um, and then I've seen the lawsuits. Predators have threatened to sue him, which is ridiculous because first of all, check this out. Like I live in California, and I've now caught 11 predators. I have one predator like very adamant about suing me. I'm going to expose him anyway. Um, I have a predator. He invited a 15-year-old boy to his home. This 28-year-old man, and my decoy is 21. We used pictures of him when he was 15. I was chatting with him, and first he told us to go to a grocery store, and then when we were at the grocery store, he was like, "Oh hey, yeah, I live right next door to the grocery store. Hey, it's me waving at you." He's all waving all creepily, and then we were trying to get him away from his house because we thought that he was going to go inside his house the second we approached him. Um, but he refused to come to the front of the grocery store, and then so we approached him, had an hour-long interview with him. Um, he claimed he did nothing wrong. That he was just trying to. He claimed he talked sexual to try to get the boy inside his home, um, because that's where he thought the boy's motives were, so that he could just give him food and money and send him on his way, not even hang out with him. Ridiculous. And now and he was all pleasant during the interview, but hour long interview, but then so we encouraged him to get psychological help, but he inevitably he came at me really nasty, the nastiest that any of these 11 guys have come at me. He texted me claiming that he was just trying to do a welfare check, and he called me a zealot. Um, he uh, he tried to say there was no law broken. I cited the penal code saying there's no law broken. He tried to say that baiting is illegal, which it's not. Um, that like claim to be someone you're not. Those are just terms and conditions of a website. It's not. There's no law against it. Anyway, um, I'm going to expose him. It was an interesting interview, um, and basically the same thing that the Anxiety War um, Zach guy um, is I'm in the same boat that Zach is, and or was, but basically it's ridiculous because in order to file a lawsuit, the predator would have to he'd have to send uh, a statement of facts, and in this statement of facts, he would have to show that he would have to show that um, I acted with malice, which I didn't. I encouraged him to get psychological help, um, and he'd have to explain that he invited what he believed to be a 15-year-old boy to his home, um, and that's how he met me. was that he met me and the decoy at the meeting location outside his home, um, which is ridiculous. And I didn't act with malice. I encouraged him to get help. Um, that's why the lawsuits against Anxiety Wars are ridiculous, because these predators would have to incriminate themselves in order to um, file a suit. Anyway, so Anxiety Wars pretty professional. Cracks a few jokes, but a little out of pocket, but pretty professional. I can't believe he goes by himself. He does his catches alone in some of them, it seems like, and I think he needs a crew, really. He seems to be going like solo. He seems solo in like all his footage. I think I've rarely seen him with anybody. Anyway, so pedo poachers got taken down. It was getting super. It was getting a lot of disapproval from Pop Squad indirectly. Pop Squad wasn't naming them, but Pop Squad was not happy with them. There's other groups out there that I have a lot of respect for. Let's see. Anxiety Wars. Give me a second. Justin Payne's pretty cool. I like the UK ones. Excuse me. I like the UK ones because the UK's in the UK, it's taken a lot more seriously. Like the UK is like way more advanced than we are in terms of catching these guys. Anyway, there's Stinson Hunter, but he's now retired from catches. KTS, oh yeah, KTS Predator Hunters. That's what I was thinking of. Yeah, those guys are great because they've created like a community following. I'd recommend everybody follow KTS Predator Hunters because they have a closed group of 22,000 folks. We all support each other in it's like a community, and they go really out of their way to catch these guys, and they're very brief but pretty professional. I'm actually trying to I'm trying to get some of my catches onto their page, but they have a protocol stricter than my protocol because I try to post my catch 10 up, but I guess I chased the predator to get his license plate, and they have a no chase policy, so I couldn't get my video approved. They've got a ton of protocol. Anyway, yeah, I'll send a link to KTS, and sweet. Yeah, thanks for watching.